What's up guys, and welcome to another speed test comparison, one of the most asked, which is the speed test between the Galaxy S25 Ultra versus the S24 Ultra from last year. A lot of people are using the S24 Ultra and they're wondering just how fast the new S25 Ultra is in terms of real life usage as well as the numbers, so they can decide if it's actually a huge difference or not. So as always, we're going to kick things off by booting up both phones at the same time. And before I do that, just to give you a kind reminder that the exclusive Galaxy S25 Ultra discounts are mentioned in the description below. Definitely check it out. With that being said, let's get right into it in 3, 2, 1, boom. Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy versus Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on the S24 Ultra. Let's see which one boots up faster. All right, S25 Ultra is faster, no surprises there, but S24 Ultra, not that far behind. Now, a big disclaimer, I am running the One UI 7 based on Android 15 on the S24 Ultra, which has much better animation compared to the One UI 6, and in my usage, it's pretty stable, and I wanted to see how this will compete against the S25 Ultra because this is also One UI 7.0 Android 15. So we basically have an even software, but do keep in mind that once we get the stable version for the S24 Ultra, things will get even better, but this is going to give you guys a kind of an idea of the power difference between these two phones. Now, before we begin, let me show you guys a quick difference in terms of the Geekbench 6 benchmark score. You can see a massive leap in both single core and multi-core performance. But will this translate into real life or not? Well, let's find that out. So as usual, we'll start off with the system-based apps just to check out the animation, starting with Phone Dialer in 3, 2, 1, boom. That was really fast on both phones as expected. Let's see the exit animation. Look at that. That's pretty smooth on both phones. No difference there. Settings. That felt tiny bit quicker on the S25 Ultra. Honestly, after using the S25 Ultra for some time, I feel like it does respond quicker to the touch compared to the previous phone. Maybe it's the 8 Elite that has been shown to launch apps faster. So I've noticed that difference in real life. But let's get right into some third-party action, starting with ChatGPT on both phones. 3, 2, 1, boom. That was really quick. No difference there. In fact, the S24 Ultra was a little bit faster there, loading the interface there. So let me just exit. Next, we have YouTube. That also felt faster on the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And if you look at the scrolling, it's very smooth on both phones. So far, so good. Let's exit. Next, we have Quora. That's a little bit quicker on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's do this scroll. Again, very smooth on both phones. Moving out. You can see how smooth the animation was. This is why I tested the One UI 7 for this comparison to see side by side, because this is the big update that you're about to receive very soon for those who are not using the latest beta. Anyways, next up we have Spotify. That also loaded up faster on the S24 Ultra, but it refreshed the latest feed. But definitely quicker there. Let's scroll. Okay. I don't know. It felt a bit smoother on the S25 Ultra, and now it's smooth on both. But again, you guys are the real judge here. I'm going to exit. Next, we're going to jump into Reddit. Here we go. That is also very, very close on both phones. Let's do a quick scroll. Again, looking very smooth. The optimization is looking really good with the One UI 7. But let's see if we jump into Subway Surfers on both phones. 3, 2, 1, boom. Yep, there we go. This is where we're going to see the muscles that we have with the Snapdragon 8 Elite, loading up this game faster. So there we go. Let's exit. Next up, we have TikTok. That was definitely faster on the Galaxy S25 Ultra, loading up the latest feed. Let's see, scrolling looks very smooth on both phones. Let's quickly launch the TikTok camera on both phones. Here we go. Faster on the S25 Ultra. Let's try that one more time. and once again faster on the S25 Ultra. Let's exit. Next, we're going to jump into Instagram. That is a little bit faster on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's do a quick scroll. Looking very smooth. Jumping into my profile. Very fast on both devices. Moving back. Let's launch the Insta camera. Here we go. Trying one more time. One more time, and that is a draw. Alrighty, next we are moving towards Asphalt 9 game on both phones, or Asphalt Legends, as they say now in 2025. I don't know why they renamed it. So, as expected, S25 Ultra faster with games. S24 Ultra not that far behind. Let's check out the in-game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the in-game loading time with the Asphalt 9. Again, we are loading up a similar stage. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, boom. Let's see if the S25 Ultra still pulls ahead or not. And looks like it does. Yes, still it's a small difference. But yeah, this game is looking stunning on both phones. I mean, check out these displays. Beautiful, beautiful performance, running at full ultra settings, 60 FPS, everything maxed out. In terms of the performance, I just can't see any difference. So both are looking pretty good. Now let's see if Samsung has actually improved the camera performance or not. So let's jump into the camera app in 3, 2, 1, boom. Faster on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's take a 50 megapixel photo at the same time. Boom. And okay, that was about the same time on both phones. Let's go ahead and try a 200 megapixel photo on both phones. Both phones are still loading, and the S25 Ultra is done. Yeah, so much earlier than the S24 Ultra. Noticeable difference there. Now, time to do a quick video rendering comparison between these two phones. So, Galaxy S25 Ultra faster with the app opening. We've just loaded up a clip on timeline shot on Sony A7S III. First, we're going to see the scrolling speed looking pretty good on both phones. Let's go ahead and apply this color effect on the screen. And we're just going to render this out at 1080p because I don't have the Pro version. But just to show you guys the rendering difference between these two phones, you can see we have decent improvements as we are moving forward, more of a difference there with the S25 Ultra. And it wasn't that far behind even when compared to the iPhone. Yes, there was a minute or 2 minutes of a wait, but definitely better than the S24 Ultra there. Right, Galaxy S25 Ultra done. S24 Ultra is still at 83%. So as we moved forward, the difference did get much bigger. So you can see it's quite a bit faster actually, which we couldn't see in the beginning. So definitely 8 Elite's GPU is faster with rendering compared to the S24 Ultra, which is now close to getting finished. And now we are done on both phones. Now time for a quick browsing action, starting with galaxyshop.com or samsung.com. That is definitely faster on the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Let's do a quick scroll test. Very smooth on both phones. Moving on to booking.com. That was about the same on both phones. Yes, looking pretty smooth. Now time for the RAM management and see if these phones are keeping the apps in the memory or not. Starting with phone dialer, still there. Let's see. We're gonna move back to Geekbench 6 benchmark that we opened in the beginning. It's still there. Settings, ChatGPT, YouTube, still there, but I think the S24 Ultra did a in-app refresh there, so not a full refresh. Quora, Spotify, Reddit, Subway Surfers, still there. TikTok, Instagram, still there. Asphalt 9, also there. We have an in-app refresh for both phones. We're back to the rendering app. And finally, we're back to the browser. So that was the perfect RAM management from both phones. So there we go. That is the speed difference between the Galaxy S24 Ultra and the S25 Ultra in real life. While we do have faster game opening speeds on the S25 Ultra, it's really not a huge difference, to be honest, especially year on year. We're probably going to see a bigger difference with the S23 Ultra, which I'm going to test out with very soon. So yeah, Galaxy S24 Ultra did really well, even with the One UI 7 Android 15 on top, which is still yet to have a stable version out. So best believe you're gonna get good performance on the One UI 7.0, and it held up very well against the new S25 Ultra. I guess the real big benefit of the S25 Ultra is the new power efficiency. So it is said to have more of a better battery life thanks to that efficiency gain. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, don't miss out on the exclusive discounts mentioned in the description below. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.